It's gonna be like. So what if we lose? It's gonna be all right. So what if we get swept? It's gonna be all right. So what if we miss out on the money? It's gonna be all right. That he just gives you that.
Being sued. Everyone's so sensitive. YouTube was demonetizing like half my videos because they were becoming more, progressive, and all their advertisers would be like, we can't have this.
You just will never be a good fighter. So I wish that I could have knocked him out at the start. But as we saw tonight, Jake has spirit.
Stephen A. Smith has reportedly delivered a harsh assessment of Jake Paul's current situation, claiming the influencer-turned-boxer is facing financial collapse, following multiple lawsuits tied to allegations of manipulated fights. According to Smith, gambling everything on actions that could cross legal boundaries was never worth the risk. He reportedly emphasized that once illegal behavior is uncovered, consequences are unavoidable, adding that this kind of fallout was only a matter of time, as reflected in coverage from several media outlets.
I'm talking about people who let it cost them their money.
Yeah.
That's all I'm talking about. If it don't cost you your money, puff, puff, and pass away. Yeah, I'm with.
Jake Paul has since addressed the reports himself, ALLEGDLY admitting that his financial situation has deteriorated rapidly. He claimed that much of his money has disappeared, with even his YouTube content being removed due to ongoing issues. According to Paul, each legal battle drained millions of dollars, and the accumulation of lawsuits quickly wiped out what was once massive earnings.
Like say the names, but there's like a firm who has stolen a bunch of money from celebrities in Los Angeles and athletes.
You don't want to say the name because you're probably gonna get sued.
No, yeah, no,
That's another $1 million.
I'm probably gonna sue them one day.
He reportedly reflected on how fast success can unravel when legal pressure becomes relentless. Despite these losses, Paul continues to deny any wrongdoing. He insists that he has never fixed a fight and maintains that he will aggressively pursue legal action against anyone who accuses him of doing so.
Versus Mike Tyson was 100% scripted. Mike Tyson repeatedly bit his boxing gloves throughout the fight. When fights are scripted, fighters do weird gestures to signal that they're hurt. It's very possible Mike Tyson was biting on his glove to tell Jake Paul to calm down. Now, if that's not enough proof that this fight was scripted, in the middle of the fight, Mike Tyson is literally talking to Jake Paul.
Paul reportedly stated that scripting boxing matches is illegal, and that spreading false allegations is a serious offense. He argues that the claims being made against him are completely unfounded and could even rise to the level of federal violations. According to Paul, protecting his reputation and career is non-negotiable. Paul has also lashed out at critics, reportedly calling them ignorant for labeling his fights as rigged.
Thinking that you was rigging those fights, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You honestly believe that?
I wanted to believe it when you fought Woodley.
Why, Rampage? You
Because
know
I'm an MMA guy.
Anyone who believes that narrative, it's like, come on. You think Anderson Silva's gonna lose? You think
No.
Woodley's gonna take a fall? You know these guys.
Yeah, no, I didn't think Anderson would take a fall.
People think the Mike Tyson fight's rigged. I try to understand.
He claims many people simply don't understand boxing, confusing strategy and pacing with manipulation. According to Paul, those accusations come from individuals who lack the technical knowledge to appreciate ring IQ, timing, and tactical decision-making at a professional level. Back in Paul's stance, Tony Jeff has spoken out in his defense, particularly regarding the fight with Mike Tyson. Jeff reportedly dismissed claims that Tyson was holding back.
Sad that Mike Tyson has got to do this fight. This is what I wrote on Instagram, and someone commented saying he doesn't have to do it, he's choosing to do it. And then I thought, you're right, he is choosing to do it, but why is he choosing to do it? Well, he's doing it for one reason and one reason only, and that is the money. He's getting paid so much money to do this, so that tells me he's getting bought. So again, it is sad that someone like Mike Tyson can get bought, because this guy is an absolute legend. He shouldn't be able to get bought like this. He's 57 years old. He needs to be enjoying retirement. Now, I don't think that I've got the wealth that Mike Tyson's got, but if someone offered me $20 million to fight Jake Paul, I would say no, because I care too much about my brain health, about my children, about my family, where it seems like he is being bought. And I'm not trying to disrespect the man. I absolutely love the man. It's just so
explaining that if Mike had fully committed to certain punches, Paul would have immediately countered. According to Jeff, critics misread the exchanges because they don't understand how high-level fighters manage risk, distance, and reaction timing. In his view, the accusations are rooted in misunderstanding rather than evidence. On the other Analysts speaking on the Joe Rogan podcast have suggested the opposite. They reportedly argued that Paul's bout with Tyson appeared managed rather than fully competitive. While Tyson looked explosive and dangerous during training footage, his in-fight performance seemed noticeably restrained.
Himself against actual, not just world champion, but one of the greatest of all time.
Are the fights even real? Like the Tyson fight? Like I saw video breakdowns of Tyson not throwing punches early on in that fight. I don't know if you watched any of those videos where like there's a left hook is 100% available. Tyson in training 99% of the time releases that punch and he held up. Like, do you think was that a real fight?
It looked like sparring to me. That's what it looked like.
But like with an arrangement beforehand?
I wouldn't want to speculate because I haven't talked to anybody about it. But my educated assessment.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
It looked like sparring.
According to these analysts, his punches lacked full commitment, and his intensity appeared dialed back compared to his usual presence. They pointed to pacing, controlled exchanges, and muted reactions as signs that the fight may not have been entirely organic. Similar speculation followed Jake Paul's matchup with Anthony Joshua. Reports suggested that Paul may have attempted to influence the dynamics of the fight through strategy and caution rather than outright aggression. However, those efforts appeared ineffective against a fighter of Joshua's caliber. Observers noted that Paul focused more on defense and survival than dictating the contest, highlighting the difficulty of executing a game plan against an elite heavyweight.
For him in terms of what he's doing in the boxing ring.
Listen, so long as people will tune in and so long as Jake Paul is paid by Netflix or any broadcaster to air his fights, we're going to see this continue. And Jake Paul knows his business model, right? Now, this deviated, this AJ fight, which came together kind of last minute after the Tank Davis fight fell apart. But we know Jake Paul's MO here. It's find the most popular guy with the most physical disadvantages for me to fight. And Jake Paul has the benefit that he's turned himself into a villain, or in the pro wrestling circles, a heel. People tune in to watch. We did not tune into this fight to see competitive boxing. Most of us tuned in because we thought, here's Anthony Joshua. Here is a two-time unified heavyweight champion, a guy who physically just overwhelms Jake Paul. And we're finally going to get what Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva and Nate Diaz were not physically fit, whether it be through their size, experience, or age, to do, and that is knock out Jake Paul. And so, because I don't really feel like we got that satisfying comeuppance that a lot of people have been waiting for, it kind of gives Jake Paul a little bit of mystique, I'd almost say, to still try and string this along. Now, I don't know in terms, he says he wants to be cruiserweight champion. I'm not quite sure what the competitive road there is, because let's make no mistake, the reason this fight lasted as long as it did is because Jake Paul focused exclusively on being elusive. He did his best, and kudos to him, right? He did a great job of not getting cornered. He was always on the gas until the gas sort of fell out from underneath him. And so I don't quite know, short of leveraging his popularity, how he's going to get to that title shot if he's not actually going to fight, like really.
Analysts concluded that preparation alone cannot guarantee control in a sport as unpredictable as boxing. Confusion also surrounded Paul's fight with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., particularly during the 7th round. Some fans claimed that online sources had already declared Paul the winner before the final bell, sparking widespread debate and skepticism across social media. The premature announcements fueled questions about transparency and credibility from many observers. This controversy fits a broader pattern seen throughout Paul's boxing career. Critics point to carefully chosen opponents, aggressive promotion, and outcomes that often seem preordained.
You are watching this video. Jake Paul and Julio Cesar Chavez are currently right now in the 7th round of their fight. But when you go to Google and Google the fight, it gives an accurate breakdown of all their past fights. And then it comes to the current fight, and it says that Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. loses a unanimous decision to Jake Paul in 2025. The fight has not even played out yet. Yet they're saying that this is the end results as they are fighting right now, currently as it stands. This leans testament to the fact that people state that Jake Paul has his fights fixed. What's your thoughts on this? This is nasty work. Unbelievable. This is Google.
Whether coincidence or calculation, these recurring elements continue to fuel debate about where entertainment ends and authentic competition begins. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. Until next time.